What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Playing my good friend Mark again in a practice game of GP Luffy versus Buggy. This is a matchup that's probably my worst matchup, but one that I wanted to get more practice in, and one that I wanted to record more content with. Never actually won while recording. But there's not a lot of GPs around my locals right now, even though it is a popular deck, maybe one of the best decks. Again, playing my good friend Mark, Only Hands TCG. Be sure to check him out. Also, a member of the Deck Solvers podcast. Be sure to check that out. Again, this is also a practice game. This is not in the tournament. But we lost the dice roll. We are going second, so already not great. We're mulling our hand as well. I really need to see a 4-cost Buggy and a Mihawk, and I have both of those, so I'm actually... the rest of the hand is kind of whatever. We have a Searcher, we have a Promo Buggy, which might not come into play, and then Alvita. But yeah, he's going to start off with a Nami Searcher, search top 5 for a Straw Hat. We're going to immediately draw Galdino so we could search again. Looking at this, probably not going to need the 10 costs. Only target we could either grab is 10 costs or Galdino. So let's just do that and play that Galdino straight down, and we can grab a 2K, or we can grab Sables. I'm going to grab Sables. I think this is going to be an incredibly important card in the matchup, especially on 8 Dawn. I think the idea here is on 4 Dawn we can Buggy into Mihawk, and then hopefully on 6 Dawn we can play something like a Croc and Mihawk into something else, and then 8 Dawn 4-cost body Sables. We swing 5 life. We're going to tap 4 Buggy, and then draw 2, trash 1. We draw another 10 cost and a 4-cost Buggy. Think about whether to pitch that or the 10 cost Buggy. We're going to pitch that. The idea being is we're probably not going to play that Buggy anymore. Hopefully we can draw another Mihawk, I think, so we can promo Buggy into it. He taps 5 for Sanji Pudding, which allows him to use his leader effect, which is he can return 2 Dawn of his fields all full of Straw Hats. And then he get set 2 Dawn active. Sanji Pudding allows him to return a Dawn. Now he swings 8 life and passes. He also buffed it. He played Stage, which can buff a Straw Hat by cost 2, so it's a 7 cost. Here's where I make an interesting decision. Could grab Croc and Mihawk. Ultimately going to grab the Mihawk. The reason being here is now I can promo Buggy into Mihawk. I think that's just a better play. So I'm going to swing 7 life. He gives me 2K. And now let's leader effect. We'll pitch a Galdino. Play promo Buggy into Mihawk, effect, draw 2, trash 1. And now we have a Croc and Mihawk, so that we could play that next turn. But ultimately, this is a great for us. We have 2 Mihawks out. The promo Buggy's kind of whatever. He's going for it now. He taps 6 for the secret Luffy Rusher, so he's definitely going to apply a ton of pressure to us. He also uses Stage to buff the Sanji, putting up to 7 cost. He uses leader effect, returns a Dawn. So now he's going to swing 6 life, and I'm thinking this through. I don't anticipate him restanding that Luffy. He's going to swing 7 life. So I think the idea here is I'm going to take this one as well, and then maybe counter out of the next one with the blocker. But we're kind of looking like we're on the ropes here, and we're going to hit a miraculous Sables trigger. Oh my god, that's awesome. We're going to bounce the Luffy back to his hand, and I'm like, this is awesome. We still might lose, but now he taps 3 for Electric Luna and freezes my Mihawk. So it's not a devastating Luna, just that 1 Mihawk, but at least he got some value out of that. But now we're in a spot where we can do a 4 cost into and Sables away that Sanji Pudding. So let's think about what the 4 Dawn. I'm looking at my hand too, and I have a Buggy and a Mihawk, so I could actually establish a second one. So I'm gonna tap 4 for the Buggy, or excuse me, a 3rd Mihawk. Gonna pitch probably the Croc and Mihawk. I don't need it at this point. I don't think I'm gonna need it. It's kind of a weird game. Draw 2, trash 1, draw 2 2Ks. Gonna trash a 1K, and now we can tap 4 to Sables away the Sanpu, because he did buff it to 7, but Sables hits 7. We've used the 2 Sables in our deck. We're gonna swing 7 life here. He gives us a 2K. And yeah, now our hand's all 2K. Well, a lot of 2Ks, 1 1K, and 1 brick. We are in a strong spot because his board's been effectively removed. He's going to tap 5 for a Sanpu, use leader effect. He gets 5 extra Dawn, or he's at 5 Dawn now. and he's a 6k leader. He uses stage to buff Sampu to 7. Now he's going to do another stage and do the same thing again, I think, to buff it to 9. He's going to swing 8 life, and I could block 2k here. I think that's the move. There's no other attacker. He's got 2 Dawn standing, so I'm going to block 2k. And he passes with 2 Dawn standing, probably for Gum Gum Giants. I know he searched one at least one point. I think he searched one off the green Nami. But now we're in a spot, I think that Mihawk's, yeah, there we go. We have 3 Mihawks. We can Buggy away that Sanpu, so I'm going to immediately do that, pitch a Mihawk, and then play the Buggy, bottom deck the Sanji Pudding. And then now, like, our board's all Mihawks. We have 5 Dawn to play with, and we can just put a ton of pressure here. So I'm going to swing 8 life with lead. We're going to swing 8 life. The idea here is I'm going to swing 8 and keep 1 Mihawk standing. This might be a little overzealous. Maybe I should keep 2 Mihawks standing because I don't think he plays Hody. We're going to swing 8 again, get him down to 1 life, and he passes. So now we're in a comfortable spot, I think, because he's going to he doesn't have any Sanji Pudding, so he doesn't have any way to get Dawn back. We know he has that secret rusher, but I think I'm going to be in a strong spot to deal with it. He taps 6 for the rusher. He's going to leader effect, return 2. He gets to restand 2, and he has 4 Dawn standing. So he immediately goes to swing 5 life, but then he realizes he can't actually leader effect, or he can't secret Luffy effect. This is a practice game. I'm like, yeah, dude, just let's take this back, dude. Let's do the most optimal play and see if I can get out of it. So his idea here is he needs to keep 2 active for that Luffy in order to restand it. So he's going to first swing 7. I give him 2k, 1k. And then now he's going to probably put 1 on and swing 8. And I'll take this one. I have 2k, so I actually can counter out. I don't have to give the Mihawk blocker. He returns 2 active Dawn to restand it, take his last life. And then now it's just a matter of putting the finishing blow on. I'm so excited. I didn't even fully restand my stuff. I'm like, huh, let's go. Huh, huh. And we get he's got a lot of 2Ks in hand, but we're able to get the dub. There's no way he's going to be able to counter out of a 22K swing with no standing Dawn. So yeah, this feels really good. This is the first time I've ever beat a GP on recording. My overall record in practices in them is probably 10% win rate, maybe very, very small. A lot of that's on me. Needed to get there to improve. But also, I feel like this is a really strong, the tweaks to the deck have made it really good, or I should say winnable. The fact that we hit a Sable's trigger is incredibly lucky, but in bad matchups, you need to get lucky to win. So that's it's not unheard of for us to hit a Sable's trigger. Yes, it was incredibly lucky, but you got to make your own luck sometimes, I guess, if that makes sense. We do have a lot of things that can remove Sanji and Puddings. We have another Sables. We have the Dofis. So yeah, ultimately, I think this was kind of this felt really cool to be able to get a dub. Shouts to my friend Mark again. He played this as a practice game. He did this for me. Really appreciate that. Only Hands TCG. Make sure to check him out. And anyways, let me know in the comments anything else I could have done differently. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.